Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you okay? In your neck of the
When we dry them up, too cold. No go too deep, you know. Yeah, you have to watch Joe, you know. Our troops, see there? Apple cider vinegar and our troops. Come up right, make them get saturated in the gravy and all of that. On today's episode of the Jamaican Cooking Journey, I'll be sharing with you another iced tea. The time is hot. We need these iced teas to cool us down. So this one will be a chamomile cucumber iced tea. Chamomile cucumber iced tea, quite self-explanatory. We're going to be pairing chamomile tea with freshly blended cucumbers with ginger, lime juice, and a little sugar to taste. So the very first thing, I'm going to be using 5 chamomile tea bags. 5. These don't have the ones that has the part out, but we are going to work with them anyway. Okay? You're going to be needing freshly squeezed lime juice, brown sugar for better flavoring. But if you want to use white granulated, or you want to use something to substitute your thing, do it. Do what you want to do. 1 cup of brown sugar for sweetening and the extra flavoring, 3 medium cucumbers, and about 4 ounces of fresh ginger root. Let me take this opportunity to say welcome to my new patrons and those that were there before. Thank you all so much for your support and your love on my Patreon page. If you would like to be a member of my Patreon, check in the description of this and all my other videos and lives. The link will be there just for you. So the very first thing that we're going to do, I've got here about 3 cups of water just coming to a boil. Gonna drop my chamomile, I said 5 tea bags in there, and leave them to steep. So as it starts boiling, you see it's boiling there. Remember, I always tell you that when the water, when it's come, you know, when the bubbles are in there, that's at its hottest. So we're gonna leave it, that 3 cups of water, we're gonna leave it to steep for a little time. So we're going to remove it from here, put it onto another burner, and let it stay there and steep. In the next clip, we will be adding the sugar. We let that go for about 5 minutes. We're going to come back, add the sugar. So been steeping for about 5 minutes, so you got to be careful with these. We don't want them bursting. Yeah, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just pour this cup of brown sugar on it, and I'm just going to leave it right there. I'm not going to stir it or anything. As this cools down, the sugar will melt, and you can see that the chamomile tea is coming out. So we're using chamomile to pair with the cucumber because we will have this not too much of a dark look with the cucumber. So I'll catch you in the next clip. We'll be chopping the cucumbers and we'll be making that fresh cucumber juice. So now family, I'll be chopping off my cucumbers. I don't have to chop them because, you know, cucumbers are soft, so we don't really have to chop them like extra fine. And so we just, you know, just chop them because, you know, them are easy to mash up in the blender. Yeah. Cutting off our cucumbers. Yeah. No particular way. We just have them rough chop like that. So we can cut it down, cut it across. Yeah. And I'm going to be chopping off the cucumbers. Going to be doing the same thing to the other 2. Okay? Also for my ginger, I'll be slicing it off. I'll be doing it smaller. So I'll be using about 4 ounces of ginger in this here. We want to get some gingery taste, but we don't want to overpower it. So guys, now we've got to be doing this in 2 parts. This is, we don't want to overload our blender here. I'm just going to be pulsing this on medium. So what I'm going to be doing, medium is flashing there. I'm going to be doing it until it's soft. I'm going to be just blending it. So I'm going to be doing that. We're going to be pouring it out in this. This is how it looks. It's a regular, you blend it on any regular blender. So what we're going to do, we're going to pour this out when we're going to go for the other, that is the remainder that is there. So when all of that is done, we'll come back and put the iced tea. All it's left to do is to put it together with some ice. Now our cucumber juice, and this is very strong, as you can see, really strong, because you know cucumber is like almost 95% water, so we didn't add a lot of water, so we wanted a strength. This also here is our chamomile tea, and we're gonna just put it right in there, and this is the perfect color that we had wanted. We're gonna go in with about 3/4 of our freshly squeezed lime juice, and we're gonna add loads and loads of this here. Some cracked ice, crush would be better. We're gonna be, look at this, and let me tell you, we're just making sure that we're making sure that everything blends together. And I've used this transparent thing for you to see the color that we are gonna get. So we opt to use the chamomile. We didn't want to go with any other flavor tea bags because we didn't want to lose too much of the cucumber color. So we're gonna get in some of this right now, because you know we need a lot of this. We're gonna make a mighty lot of mess, so we're gonna do that off camera. So this is where the real blend of this chamomile cucumber iced tea starts. It starts right here, right now. Let's continue to mix, and as you know, iced tea, the geek of iced tea is lots and lots of ice served well cold. I'm gonna be glassing up some for you, serving up some for you, and also some for me in the next clip. I'll taste and I'll let you know. From my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your palate, and most of all to your stomach, it is chamomile cucumber iced tea. Make sure that you do this to the tea. Now, look at this. This is what we served from. Look at it as it sits, and it gets so cold, and all these flavors gel together. The longer it sits, the cooler it becomes, the more, you know, the taste and those flavors come out. Make sure, if you are entertaining, make sure your glasses are impeccably clean and shine, so that your guests can see the real look of what we got going on. So cheers. One for you, one for me, as usual. Oh, wow. 1 cup of sugar, not too sweet. The ginger, not overpowering. The cucumber, holding its own, really cool. The chamomile, really calm. Chamomile is calm, it makes you calm. The cucumber makes you cool. And that, last but not least, that lime juice that brings all the flavors together. Once more, cheers. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Remember to be you, do you. Most of all, love you. Some of this chamomile cucumber iced tea.